features 60 points of rotational symmetry made up of aluminum, nickel, and iron. It is an exotic pattern that has never before been found in nature, and leads to the next major technological leap.
This thing should not exist, and yet there it is on this meteorite. Now, quasi-crystal alloys violate no laws of physics completely, but what we have heard from whistleblowers is that the surface of the controversial vehicles, such as the one that crashed in Rockford, are made of quasi-crystal alloys, and certain quasi-crystal alloys, when electrified, generate anti-gravity.
You can see here live pictures out of Nashville, where the FBI is expected to give an update on the Christmas morning bombing in just a few minutes. Federal agents assisting officers on the ground there as they work to identify either a suspect or a motive. And Leland, the Federal Aviation Administration has now issued a temporary flight restriction over the skies of Nashville, defining them as national defense airspace. What that means is that pilots who don't accept these rules could either be detained or intercepted by law enforcement as we continue to wait for federal officials on the ground.
They do that a lot in terms of they don't want to use helicopters and drones flying above crime scenes like this and disturbing anything or just being safe. We've talked to these guys about how every time we learn something new about this case, basically since it broke at 8 a.m. yesterday morning, it's just led to more questions rather than any really hard and concrete answers. Everything is just more, everything is more resolved in the last piece of information, and now we really hope that the FBI can shed some light.
And such a strange set of details, and again, everyone's so grateful for those 6 police officers who came to the rescue of downtown Nashville.
Yeah, hats really go off to them, and they will get the awards and afterwards. They deserve FBI also coming up. Eric and Laura as the
Who did it and why? You're looking at the news conference set to be held right now. The FBI giving an update on the investigation into yesterday's Christmas morning explosion in downtown Nashville. Let's listen to officials. Douglas Kroneski, Special Agent in charge of the FBI, Dan Cochran, U.S. Attorney, and Nashville Police Chief John Drake, all discussing this horrific explosion 6:30 yesterday morning.
United States Attorney Cochran.
Good afternoon. 2020 has been a tough year for Nashville. Started back in March with devastating tornadoes that four people of our neighborhoods. Continued through the pandemic and the events of this past summer. Now this cowardly bombing on Christmas morning right here in the heart of our downtown. But one thing I've learned about Nashville is in the time I've lived here is that they're tough. And they stick together as a team. That's what we're doing now. I want you to know that the team is behind me, the folks they represent, are doing everything we can to find out what happened here, to get the answers that you deserve, and to make sure that we're all safe. So, one of the toughest groups of folks we've got here in Middle Tennessee is our law enforcement and first responders. And nowhere, in my experience in law enforcement, has that ever been plainer to me than what happened early yesterday morning. 6:15, 6:20, and 6:30 or so on Christmas morning, Metro Nashville police officers just a number of blocks north of here didn't run away from danger, literally ran to danger. Vehicle that was announcing that it was going to blow up. The Metro Nashville police officers, instead of heading in the other direction, headed towards that. So they evacuated that area, got all the citizens out of there. I'm quite confident that their actions are part of the reason why there was less cost of life in this heinous act. So yesterday morning we had a task force came together and we did a one-time thing that's what we do all the time. The U.S. Attorney's Office, we work together with our federal partners, our state partners, and our local partners. And that's what immediately started happening yesterday. Teams of agents grouped together across agencies, started handling leads of citizens. Our citizens were calling in. We've had over 500 leads and tips come in. And every single one of those is being followed up by citizen investigators. That's the stage we're at in this investigation. We're still continuing with the leads that we have, and we will continue to do so. speak, they are north of here in Little Rock at a massive crime scene, doing what they do. And doing frankly what they do better than anyone else in the world. And it's quite shocking. Having been up there and seen that scene, it's like a giant jigsaw puzzle created by a bomb that throws pieces of evidence across multiple city blocks. And they've got to gather it, they've got to catalog it, they've got to put it back together and try to find out what the picture of the puzzle looks like. But there's no one better to do it than the folks we've got around here in Nashville, Tennessee right now. So that's going on as we speak. The investigation of the leads is going on as we speak. I am confident in the team we have.